midfielders bring it down. Number down Carter.
Dan Carter has it along the left wing. Left of the box, going to throw it back up top. These guys will use 9 different midfielders. They will substitute Marcellus. Coach Longwell talked about how he likes to keep the stamina of his players up.
And on the converse, Coach Pastello said with injuries, shot. Oh,
bounce
goal.
shot. Wow, that's a score. That was a quick one. Nick Dashna hits the goal at his 33rd of the season on the bounce shot.
Just going to say he had 32 coming in, and that was one of the things that you want to get going if you're Coach Longwell. You want to get an early goal and put the pressure on JD. They get one right here. You're going to watch as 25 Nick Dashna gets his 33rd goal, puts it by the goalie, bat away from JD, the senior. They go back to the face-off circle again just that quickly, and the ball out once again, controlled by number 12, Dashna, CJ Dashna.
Those two brothers, CJ and Nick. CJ, a good face-off specialist, was the top face-off man on this Marcellus team last year. Ball now loose in the midfield, banging off a couple of crosses, and Marcellus will control it. Still trying to get it into the attack line. And they get it in. Here comes Dashna again. Gonna pass it across to Matt Carlson. Ball loose on the ground. Heffernan, the scorer, chasing after it. He's number 1. And there he is behind the cage. Quick guy. Brings it out in front, loses it in his cross. Nice poke away by the defender. And they'll bring it the other way. Here come the Red Rams of JD.
Good clear. Nice job.
Great hustle across the midfield.
Fallon's the guy they talked about in the pregame, and he was the guy who cleared it. And JD going to take a shot. Nope. Ridden off.
Here's Wolfhanger, the prolific scorer for this team. He's got it on the far side. Kirk going to throw it behind the cage. Hyatt can't handle the pass. It goes out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Drew Hyatt couldn't handle it. You're absolutely right, and that's a big turnover. Wolfhanger down, but let's look at the starting lineup here. Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, starting lineup for the Red Rams. Wolfhanger, Sanford, and Hyatt, the attackmen. Savoy, Fallon, and Schmidt in the midfield. And we flip over to the defense. Rabideau, Nabawanek, and Wilbur, and the goalie is Badaway. We'll get to the Marcellus starting lineup in just a moment, as Marcellus tries to bring it across. A long sticker has there Tom Naples, the all-everything guy.
He got it over, and it's going to be another shot here. Nope, ridden around the back. Good job, feed the crease. Looking for number 1 there, but Heffernan couldn't get it, but they control it. Marcellus takes it back out, gets it to the attack.
JD in a man-to-man defense now. There's Dashna getting by. Quick shot and a score. Wow, Nick Dashna off to a quick start. He's got 2 goals, just beat the defender man for man there.
Nabawanek lost him, I believe, on that little sweep left. Watch him go away. Now watch him come back. Right there, he lost him. And he's just one-on-one with the goalie. He takes a little slow bounce shot, not a particularly hard shot, but as they like to say in lacrosse, it doesn't have to be hard, just has to be accurate. And that is a good example right there as it goes to 2-0 now in favor of Marcellus, as their win streak at 10 in a row. Very early looks good, but as we know, it goes a lot in spurts. But when you can control the faceoff, you can control the game. That's the 3rd in a row controlled by Marcellus. That one happens to be done by Chrysler. The other 2 by their starting faceoff man. So they're getting good benefit out of a second faceoff man.
They'll use 3 faceoff men: Dashna, Midoff, and Chrysler. That time, Chrysler wins the draw. Marcellus in control of this one early, 2-0. 7:32 to go in the first quarter. JD stays in the man-to-man defense. They like the man-to-man. Working the ball inside. Now another errant pass. Going to sail behind the cage. Just rolls out of bounds. This turf, very lush, Dale. Really nice field.
Looks like doesn't look like my lawn. Let's put it that way. They have no dandelions, and it's just gorgeous. They've done a nice job here.
They've got some great fertilizer up here. Let's run down the Marcellus starters. Heffernan, Carlson, and Dashna, the starting attackmen. It's CJ, Dashna, Carter, and May are the midfielders. Flipping on over to defense, Naples, Tayo, Segulas, and the goalie is Kennedy.
Rabideau
out of bounds on an errant pass, and it's going to be turned over.
Rabideau just lost it. Just said it came off his stick. JD maybe a little bit nervous now. I think maybe that first goal got him a little nervous. They're starting to press a little bit, and Rabideau couldn't handle that pass, and it went out of bounds, and it goes back to Marcellus. They have control. If you want to talk about time of possession, which you do not keep in lacrosse, but has been mostly the Mustangs here in the first quarter.
There goes a quick shot on goal and blocked away nicely by the goalie Badaway. It sails behind and backed up, so possession will be maintained by the Mustangs.
Heffernan, nice release. Actually was a little bit off the cage, but he's got a good quick release. See right there, you see it go back of the cage? Badaway had it pretty well tracked, but he's the leading scorer, and he's got those red socks. You can't miss him. Number 1, John Heffernan.
Brian Bohm, number 2 on, also playing a little attack now. And there's Matt Carlson, number 13, passes it off to 27. That's Chrysler. Chrysler, quick shot, nice block by Badaway, and it's going to come the other way. Here comes JD looking to clear. The Mustangs trying to put on the ride, but JD just outrunning it.
Oh, bad pass.
Ball loose on the ground again, another fight for the ball, and it does cross over the sideline. It's going to go the other way.
Got to give great hustle and credit to Tom Naples, 24, defenseman. He went down and stayed with it, and when he knocked the ball down, he was able to control it. It went off a JD player, and Naples will be the guy right now on the far side of the field who will have the ball, the defenseman. There he is. You see him way over there.
Yep, the 4th-year starter on defense. Has a goal and an assist this year. Pretty good for a defenseman. 2-time All-Division first-teamer. Also a halfback in football. 2 years in a row, Dale, over 1,000 yards.
Yeah, they get a lot of good athletes out here at Marcellus, and they put them to good use because they play more than one sport. They stay on side, carries it over, 21 mid-off.
Mid-off seeing his first action. Midfielder, face-off specials, brings it down to throw to the defense. Nothing doing. He's going to throw it across. Another bad pass. Nice breakup by JD, but Marcellus gets it back.
Latterly got it, and they set it up again. Nice fake.
Yes, beautiful fake there. There's Midoff, brings it near side now to Nick Doshna. He's already got 2 goals in this game. 2-0 your score. Doshna's got them both. Tries to get a pass into Heffernan. Ball loose on the ground. Marcellus manages to get it for the moment, and then it's quickly poked away by the defense of JD. Nice play. Looking to clear the goalie. An errant pass to the long stick defenseman. It's a slow clear. Finally, they do get it across.
A slow break.
Intercepted on the clear and then taken into the attack zone. So Marcellus makes its first mistake of the game. Now quick pass inside, wide open, shot and a score. Wow, that was great passing in Kirk Wolfhanger.
Who else?
He's got 53 on the year, make it 54.
Yeah, they left. You never want to leave Wolfhanger alone. Look, he is all by himself. Now, even if the action's away, if I were Marcellus, of course, it was an unsettled situation, I would certainly keep my eye on Wolfhanger. Here he is, and Marcellus, number 40, the only guy that's got his eye on him is Barry Kennedy, the goalkeeper. And when you're one-on-one with him, you're in trouble. Now face-off, JD, just like that. They come back, take a shot.
Savoy wins the face-off. Yeah, quick shot. It is knocked down by a defender, doesn't get through.
Oh, good kick. 26 knocked it ahead. Lottarelli.
Lotterly throws it ahead into the midfield. Ball loose again. A lot of errant passing in the midfield so far in this game. Nobody seems to want to pick the ball up.
Well, Lotterly, they get that big stick, and when you have that, you really have to be sure they got it there. And a little short stick, hop to Lotterly.
That's the other Lotterly boy. Shot to score. Jay Lotterly. You'll be hearing that name double the amount because there's 2 of them.
Steve and John, right?
Steve and Jay.
Jay, yep. Watch the look. He's going left-handed. Again, not especially hard shot, but it bounced up on the offside of the goalie. You're going to get a nice look at it here. Watch this left-hand shot. Slow down. Goalie just missed it on his offside, and it went up inside. And Lottarelli, am I saying that right now?
Lotterly.
Lotterly, all right.
Kind of like lottery,
okay.
Lotterly. Spelt very, very unusually.
That's right.
Whistle on the play now in the midfield area.
Stays JD ball, but obviously the 3-1 score now in favor of the Mustangs, but JD does not take that long to score. Let's see what they do.
Red Rams going to work it around. They like to spread out on the offense. That's what Coach Costello was telling me. They like to spread out. Don't want those defenders to be too
bunched in. Yeah.
They managed to recover now out in the restraining area, try and bring it back in. Here's Brendan Fallon, left side, throws it behind the cage. Here's Hyatt. He is the feeder for this team. He's got 12 assists on the season. Pass broken up, and quickly looking to clear here is Marcellus. They lead 3-1, 3:50 to go in the first quarter.
Midoff brings up good stick skills, and he's looking to pass to the middle on open man over Heffernan's head. He's not able to snag it. He's a little guy, Heffernan, not especially big, but he was open, and you don't have to be very big when you're open, but the pass just not there by Midoff.
Well, you don't got to be big to score. Heffernan, with 36 goals on the year, leads his team, also has 19 assists, 55 points. Very impressive numbers. Here comes JD now. The Red Rams in the red uniforms with the gray shirts, trying to clear the midfield. Good check by Marcellus and a whistle on the play. And there's a timeout, I believe.
22nd timeout, short variety.
We talked a little bit, Dale, in the pregame show about the fact that the Mustangs come into this game really on a roll, 10 in a row after losing their opening contest.
Yeah, they lost to Tully, and they've just come back. And I think sometimes it's if you're going to be like that, it's good to get that loss out early and then really continue to build. And they have built up, as we said, a 10-game streak. We're going to take a look here as Rabidou, right there, just kind of got a little bit of them on the back, but. They picked up the ball, and then JD got a timeout. But you're going to see it's physical. When you get the ball, and when they can play you against the sideline, when JD got that ball there in front of their own sideline, you've really got an enemy there because they're going to try to force you over. You get a nice look at the crowd here at Marcellus in this beautiful facility and a brand-new press box, which is as solid as a rock that we are working out of.
We're going to try later to see if we can get you a shot of the old press box.
Yeah,
we really enjoy that one.
Yes, you will. That's a dandy. I'm glad we're not working in that.
It's a beautiful evening, though. Looks like the rain is holding off. There was a little drizzle right before the game got started. And there's the new press box.
Yep.
Beautiful view of that. And we can wait. Can you see us?
That's where we are, yeah.
So here comes JD bringing it into the attack zone. Ground ball stats, 8-8 so far.
Yeah, if you had to give the important ones, and they don't do that, but Marcellus got the important ground balls, and that got him early, got him some goals by controlling the ground balls.
Here's Wolfhanger, now throws it back to Hyatt, the feeder. Back to Wolfhanger as they play two behind the cage. Now they bring it up top. Quick shot and a score. Wow, bullet shot by Jeff Sanford. And give him 30 goals on the year. And just like that, JD retaliates. A good answer for them. 3-2 now they trail.
What you're looking for is somebody to be able to get a shot off where you can't get stick on stick. And watch right there. They do not get on a stick, and Sanford gets his 30th, but you can see they slid over to pick him up, number 43. Whitford, the defensive midfielder, slid over, couldn't get him, and when you leave a stick uncovered, he took a nice left-handed shot and blew it by the goaltender for Marcellus.
Pretty even, 3-2 at this point, as they fight for another one here, trying to even up the score. JD with a good answer. They looked a little rattled early on, but they have come back now and within a goal, 3-2. They trailed at one point, 2-0. Lost ball out trying to clear it there.
Stayed right in this nice field, though. It did not go out. They're still fighting for it.
And this grass is heavy, and the ball is not rolling very far at all. You're going to have to track down every pass.
Tayo tried to clear it down. It's going to be Heffernan's got it.
Wow.
Stays in bounds.
Great balance. Here's Heffernan working his way into the cage. Takes a quick shot, low one, and a score. Got it by the goalie, Badaway. Beautiful shot by Heffernan.
He took a running low right-hand shot, got a lot of field. He makes a nice move there. You see you can't get on the stick. You know, even if you can't get body on body, you've got to be able to get your stick. If it's a 40-incher, try to get it up there. They tried to, couldn't get it as they slid over. 32 from JD. Wilbur slid over, but Heffernan was not to be denied, and he gives them their fourth goal, making it 4-2 with about 2:34 in the first quarter.
Great placement by Heffernan on that goal. Laid it right where he had to, a nice low shot. And Marcellus controls the faceoff. Here comes Brian Bohm. Gets it into the middle of the attack zone now. Players everywhere. Lots of red jerseys, and finally they do scoop it up, but can't maintain control. Trickles behind the goal, close to the end line.
Big red
up by Heffernan.
Big ground ball right there for Heffernan.
Tries to get in close. Quick shot. Didn't have the angle there, and it went wide. It's going to sail out of bounds, but Marcellus again on the backup.
Well, when I talked about important ground balls, some you might get at the midfield and then lose it 2 seconds later. This ground ball by Heffernan allowed him to take this shot, and I believe it just hit the goalie right in the chest. It looked that way to me and went off to the side at any rate. So Badaway got his body on it, but it's going to be Marcellus' ball as they bring it in with Moses.
Good job by Badaway cutting off the angle there. Got a piece of the shot as you mentioned. Quick shot and another score. No, hit
outside.
The side. Okay, hit the side of the net. Often get fooled by that in the broadcast booth. When you see that net move, you think it's in the goal. Now the ball loose in the midfield. Another scrap for it. Lots of physical play going on, and a flag will fly. And I think we're going to see a slash there.
That's going to be either unnecessary or a push.
Let's see the replay, see if we can get a better look.
Just give him a push.
We can be the official.
Number 20, yes, we can. You can't hit him from behind. And that wasn't that bad, and it certainly generated just the right amount of force to get a 30-second call. So Mustangs will be down for 30, JD up for 30, the first man-up situation that we have had so far this evening.
Doug Moses, the fourth attackman, takes the penalty. Number 22 will sit in the box for 30 seconds, or actually kneel in the box.
Yeah.
Here comes JD. In red with the gray shirts. They bring it into the attack zone, trailing 4-2. Minute 30 to go in the first quarter. A pretty action-packed, physical first period. Here's Jeff Stanford trying to get it in front. Shot goes wide, and it is backed up by JD. They control.
Sanford looking out there for a left-handed shot. He got it. There's the shot, or he's actually trying to feed the crease, and he just went high on the shot by Savoy.
Very good pass to Savoy, and quickly on the inbounds, a shot and a score. Brendan Fallon finds the net.
Well, it was an extra man, so the 30-second penalty cost him a goal as Fallon, nice job, able to take advantage of number 40, the goaltender, Barry Kennedy, and that's going to give JD goal number 3, so it brings it to 4-3. So a very close game, despite the fact the Mustangs have controlled the action and perhaps the time of possession. It is now only a one-goal game.
Fallon, his 30th of the year. JD controls the face-off this time around.
Oh.
Savoy with an errant pass in the midfield. Nice play to keep it over the line. And now quickly they move it in. Here comes number 2, Bohm. Quick shot and a score. Wow, great ball movement, and Heffernan puts it in the back of the net.
You know, that all started with number 13, Matt Carlson. There he is. Carlson made the nice pass to number 2, Bohm, who then he finds this guy all alone. And here's a guy, Heffernan. You do not want to lose track of him either. You can lose track of people. And once again, for the second time, he is by himself, nobody around him. And Heffernan knows what to do. He's done it 54 times before. Now, what's his 55th goal on the season? Second goal tonight.
5-3 your score now to get ready for another face-off. These face-offs have been crucial so far. Teams are scoring at a rapid pace. The Mustangs got it. They control. Dashna, who already has 2 goals on the day, is hit, taken down, and a flag will fly, and they're going to call a push.
30 seconds now for the Mustangs, so they will reciprocate with a man-up opportunity. As you see the push on Dashna as he makes the move right there. And just got knocked a little bit from the back, and it's a body contact game, but you got to do it from the front.
30-second time.
And I would watch Heffernan behind number 1, Jim. And he's going to be a major part of this man-up opportunity, I'm sure.
He is sneaky quick.
Yes, he is. Oh,
wow, good feed
job.
In front, and a great save by Badaway. Wow, that was a great opportunity there, and now JD looks to clear and try and kill off some more of this penalty.
May took the shot. It happened just that quickly, and ball going to be contested down on the grass. They get it back.
Sanford tried to get it, and it was taken away by Doug Moses.
Oh, another flag down.
Moses brings it in with the right-hand cradle, looking to find an open man. Brings it up top. Quick shot. Nice save by Badaway, and now the flag on the delayed penalty will come in.
Well, let's see what we got here. This is going to be a little more complicated because they had Marcellus. Okay, we got 2 penalties here. Okay, they're just explaining that. We'll try to give that to you because it's going to be a hold and then a personal unnecessary roughness. Let's look at the save before, and Badaway makes the save right there, and that was they had just gotten the ball in on the extra man. So, and then you're going to see one more save. Here it is. Is he going to off the stick? Nice job, and then controlled the rebound.
Quick shot, and that one goes wide. Behind the cage, won't even go out of bounds. Quickly scooped back up by Marcellus. They look to catch pay dirt again. Only 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Got to get it off in a hurry. Here's Heffernan. Quick shot, tries a high one. Did not go in the net. Rolling in the crease, and it did not go in the net. Now 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and that will do it. We are at the end of the first quarter of play. It's been an action-packed one. 5-3 your score.
They just made a nice save. The defenseman made a nice save. That ball was in the crease. And 23, Jason Wolf knocked it out and saved another goal for JD.
Well, we'll take a timeout, and we'll be back with the second quarter of action right here on Time Warner Cable Sports after this.
My twin brother David was killed in a car accident in rural Wisconsin and was instantly brain dead. And our family got a phone call probably about an hour after it happened. We had talked about organ donation. Actually, my brother was the one that had brought it up, knowing that those were his wishes. It wasn't.
He took the shot right by him. It was Fallon. Let's look at the stats. 11-6 in shots. The Mustangs ahead. Saves, only 1 for the Mustangs. Ground balls, very even, 16-14. Faceoffs, 5-4, but I would say the more crucial faceoffs have gone to the Mustangs. Clears, 2 of 4 for JD, 2 of 3 for the Mustangs. Man-up goals, 1 of 1 for JD. So it has been a very even game statistically, but one statistic you don't see, time of possession, they don't keep it, but dominance of action we'd have to give to Marcellus.
Yeah, and you look at the 2 goaltenders, Kennedy and Badaway, and Kennedy is the guy that really shines of the 2, but so far Badaway really has had the better of it.
Well, he hasn't had as many, I should say that he's had more shots taken at him.
Yeah.
He's had a little more chance to look good, but Kennedy has had a good defense in front of him. They haven't taken as many shots. He's given up 3 goals, but one was man up. So right now they're going to set for the second quarter.
Kennedy with 95 saves on the year, bat away with 127, so he's been pelted a little bit harder. Quickly winning the face-off. Nice job is Brendan Fallon. He brings it in. J.D. red with the white numbers. The Mustangs in the white with the green. They quickly scoop up the loose ball. Nice defensive play by Naples, the all-everything defensive player, and they look to clear. A couple of long stickmen trying to get it out. Finally get it to the short sticker. Into the attack zone now. Quick pass down low, looking for the opening. Here's Heffernan. Couldn't get off the shot. Nice defense by J.D.
Want to give a little credit to Seguras, 58 for Marcellus. Actually put that ball on the ground, so he's been playing well. Just did a nice job there, but it's J.D. Nice strip of the Marcellus Mustang. Naples again. Ball down. Ground ball goes Marcellus' way.
That's Chrysler. Gets it into the mid. Here comes Matt Carlson. Centering pass. Quick shot. No good. That was a bullet, but not on target. Shot taken by Jeremy May.
He took a bullet, didn't he? That was like a pill. You didn't even see that one. Bataway moved, but the backup was provided by Heffernan, and Marcellus on the shot will get the ball back, and you see him way back there by the goal post as he gets ready to trigger it in.
Coach Longwill refers to Jeremy May as a sneaky fast guy. He's a guy that you don't notice a lot, but he manages to put the ball in the net quite a bit. 16 goals on the season. Now the Mustangs back on the attack. Not a good shot there taken. Nice defensive play, but they managed to maintain possession.
Oh, nice move by 7.
Nice centering pass.
Good recovery by J.D. They put it down. Baker knocks it down, number 20, and then it's kicked out to the midfield.
Now the ball loose just across the midfield line. It's scooped up again by Naples, who brought it in, and that might be offside.
Yeah, offsides. That's going to give the ball to J.D. We're in that little flurry there. I think I had unofficially 3 ground balls for Marcellus, and those are the important ones I talked about. They really dominated the action. They got caught offside, so they give it back, but they've been doing a good job on ground balls.
So here comes the Red Rams, trailing by 2 goals, 5-3, 8:24 to go in the second quarter. Second quarter's been quiet. Nobody's struck pay dirt yet. Working it around in a spread-out circle offense is J.D. They like to spread it out.
Well, it makes the defenders run further and have more area to cover. It gives you an easier chance to get beat, like they just did there, but now you got to slide and recover, and a good job by Marcellus to slide. In other words, when you've got that much area to cover and you get beat, and you're going to get beat, somebody's got to slide over and help you. Then you got to dump the ball off, and it creates a lot of movement when you have that much of a distance between. You can see the spread out offense, as you mentioned, Jim, of Jim Postello's offense.
Naples, number 24, the best defensive player on this Marcellus team. He was the one that got beat on that last play. Willing to take a little bit of a chance when you have a lot of faith in your abilities. He did that on that play. Centering pass now to Fallon. Gets it back behind the cage. Quick ball movement by J.D. Trying to find someone loose in front. Quick shot.
Outside.
It's the side. Yep. It's the side of the cage. And the goalie scoops it up. Kennedy.
Oh, did not control the ball. Couldn't get a good cradle up, but they get the ball anyway. Heffernan, they got the ground ball.
Heffernan moving its way in. Quick centering pass. Shot and a score. Wow. Heffernan is doing it all. The shot by Doug Moses. He nets the goal, but Heffernan really created that play.
Yeah, you know, he's got 19 assists on the year, make it 20. He's sprinting. Look at that. Just makes a beautiful pass. Doesn't make him hesitate and bat away at the mercy of Moses, and he doesn't get any. So it's going to be 6-3, and you're going to get another look at it here. Watch the centering pass. They're just trying to get it in there, and number 22 finishes it off. He's only a junior. And another, let's see what we come up with here. Ground ball goes what way? Still being contested. JD's up with that one.
He wins the face-off. Face-off battle is going to be an important one tonight. Quick centering pass, shot, and a save right in front of the goal crease, and does not cross the line. Wow, Kennedy got lucky on that one. Here come the Mustangs the other way. Good check at the midfield. That was Wade Schmidt on the hit. And they finally clear it and bring it into the attack zone. Marcellus tries a centering pass, intercepted.
Savoy, yep.
Brings it ahead now quickly to Wolfhanger. Wolfhanger has some grass in front of him, but decides to pass it across the field. And that ball will not go out of bounds because this turf is so thick tonight. And it is scooped up by number 8, Sanford.
Tayo on him. Yeah, you're right. The ball died right on the right on the sideline. Let's see what we got here. Timeout, JD. Jim Costello says, let's settle things down.
Timeout.
They got a 3-goal lead. Let's not give them any more.
Yeah, 6-3 your score right now. We are in the second quarter, and we mentioned some of the teams. You know, these guys cross the division, Dale. They play some similar teams. They both played Skaneateles this year. Marcellus beat them 7-6. That was on Tuesday. And Skaneateles beat JD 9-8, so these teams evenly matched. You see the replay there.
They are evenly matched. And you watch him just stop this before the little white line in back there. If it goes over, it doesn't have to hit the net. All it's got to do is go over that little line, and he did a nice job. Kennedy did a nice job of stopping it. One of the things is like holding on to that rebound. Ooh, you don't want to. You don't want to push it forward.
He gave it the old roly-poly, rolled it back and forth, and he almost rolled it right into the goal.
One thing I noticed is his outlet pass is a little bit forced, and you don't want to make that mistake, or you're going to lose some of those games. Let's take a look at this. They outscored opponents 12.1 to 6.2, so you're getting twice as many goals there for the Mustangs. That's a good job. You're looking at the huddle there of the Mustangs, and you get an idea. John Longwell been here for, well, not 100 years, I told him, but he's a Cortland State grad, done a great job. He used to coach football, wrestling, and now he's just kind of settled down to coach lacrosse, built the program up himself, and they got a great facility, and he's doing a great job. And Jim Costello from JD, also a guy, he's been 18 years coaching, started out as a JV coach and has been a tremendous coach here for JD.
Jeff Sanford leading the OHSL with 45 assists this season. He has been money getting the ball to the guys in the right spot.
Just checking the ground ball stats, 21 to JD for 17 for Marcellus. Is that correct? Yeah, No, got it the other way around. Yes, Marcellus has 21 and JD has 17. Not a big disparity, but as I said, if you're counting important ground balls, I would have to say the Mustangs got more of those.
As Sanford brings it up top to Lotterly. Now they swing it around to the near side. Wolfhanger brings it behind the cage. They work that circle offense. Spreading it out, making the defenders extend, and then they look to try and find a passing lane.
Yeah, the more you extend them, the more they have to jump, and then when they jump like that and somebody gets beat, they really have to make a slide, and you have to slide much further. So he's running a spread offense, and they're trying to get cutters. Pass like that, almost errant. There's a high pass to Wolfhanger. He's a dangerous guy. He'll attract a lot of attention.
There's a quick shot by Sanford. Does not get through, knocked away. Scooped up quickly by JD. They remain on the attack.
Yep, doing a good job of controlling the ball and getting off good shots. Ball tapped. Wolfhanger gets it. Goes left, goes right, comes back.
Good defense there. Mike, check that. C.J. Dashka.
Now that pass, little mistake there. Ball on the ground. There's going to be a push on that. It's going to be Marcellus ball.
Push, Red.
JD did a good job of controlling the ball on that possession, but they really didn't get off a good shot.
And then Sanford makes a push at the last minute. That pass was not good. You know, Sanford just doing his best to get over there. He was not the beneficiary of a nice pass, so it's going to cost him a little bit, and that's going to be a penalty here right in front of us as they're going to call an offsides, at least at this point. Let's see if you're
waiting for the officials to clarify this one for us. We're going to have a little conference, I think.
Well, we've seen it before. If you're not sure, they make sure they got it if they missed the offside.
5:28 to go in the second quarter. 6-3 your score. Marcellus on top of JD. This is a Division II and a Division III school, both Class B lacrosse. Here come the Mustangs. Quickly into the attack zone. Low scooping shot and a score. Wow, that was a terrific shot. Doug Moses hits for the second goal of the night for him.
Moses takes a little worm burner. This doesn't get an inch off the ground. You're going to see it hit. Starts right there and then bang, takes one hop, and that's a tough one to stop. And that's what's confronting the goalie. Watch the shot by Moses.
How far out he was.
Yeah, and it's a little riser, and then it took one hop. You didn't even see it. We couldn't even slow it down enough. It took a little hop, trust me, and Moses' second goal today gives a lead of 7-3 for the Mustangs.
7-3 your score. We're in the second quarter of action, about 5 minutes to go. The Mustangs again win the crucial face-off battle, and they will bring it in on the attack. They'll go behind the cage, try and set up their offense. Man-to-man defense employed by JD. C.J. Dossner now feeds it inside. It's Doug Moses brings it behind the cage to Heffer. We've seen him do some spectacular things tonight. Brings it out in front, looking to try and get off a shot. They quickly double him. Very nice defensive play. Ball now loose. But quick Heffernan gets to it.
That was Wilbur, 32 on him, and he did a nice job of sliding over. He's going to change men. Oh, nice pass.
Quick centering pass. Nick Doshna puts on a shot, and it's scooped up by Badaway. Badaway looking to clear, trying to find an open man. Swings it to the right wing.
We got a little problem with that stick. That ball curved down and went onto the ground. Goalies, you got to cradle that ball up when they make the pass, but the ball going out low, and that was a ground ball.
Wade Schmidt clears it now, brings it all the way across to Drew Hyatt. Hyatt brings it in front. Quick shot, wow, and a score. That was lightning quick. Fallon on the goal, and a beautiful feed.
Which just goes to show how fast you can come back in a lacrosse game. 4 goals, not a lot in this game. And you watch Sanford, look at a quick stick as he just blew it by Kennedy's head high. And you're going to get another look at it here. There's a nice pass, and there's the finish by number 16. And Fallon, nice job.
Well, this time Savoy will take the face-off against Chrysler. The two of them fight for it, and Savoy wins it cleanly. Nice pick by Savoy. JD looking to try and come back. They trail 7-4. Quick shot by Savoy. Took it all himself. Out of bounds, but JD controls.
You see how quickly you can get back in a game like that as you get the face-off again, and there's a fast break. But they didn't score, but they retained possession on the shot, and they've got another opportunity here to get back in this game. Hyatt's going to bring it in for JD, and he gives it up to Fallon, and they move it out.
Wolfhanger had it for the moment there. Now he gives it over to Sanford. Sanford, one of the starting attackers, brings it behind the cage. Drew Hyatt. Hyatt being poked at very diligently and quickly taken away. That's Tayo providing that pressure. Jeff Tayo, a 3-year starter on defense.
Withholding the ball from play there against JD, so it will go. Mustang way. Marcellus have a chance to clear now. It'll be number 24 with the ball. Naples, the defenseman, goes to the goalie, Kennedy, and he looks up, sees what he likes, and he gets it over. Nice clear.
Naples, a 4-year varsity starter. Now they bring it up as Marcellus, and they look to move it. Seeing a lot of time, Brian Bohm today on the attack. Getting plenty of playing time tonight.
There's another ground ball. Now there's a ground ball right there as an errant pass. Those are important ground balls. You keep the ball down there, and that's what they've come up with, these important ground balls.
Behind the cage now, quick centering pass. Scoop shot, scooped up by Badaway. Very nice play by him. Shot put on by Moses.
Now he got a good pass off. Badaway had that ball cradled up, made a nice pass. Long pass into Wolfhanger, who's looked like he had a fast break, but he's run off by number 24, Naples again.
Wolfhanger, right hand cradle, can't control now. Naples puts the stick to him, and a timeout is going to be called by the Red Rams.
Timeout, JD.
That's going to be a timeout, JD. They wanted a penalty call. They're not going to get it.
Naples getting very physical there. He really looks like a terrific defender.
Yeah, well, he kind of bounced the stick off his face mask. It looked like not deliberately, but it certainly was there, and that's what JD was looking for. But we'll see. There's the last shot by the Mustangs, and you see Badaway really down on it, and then made a nice outlet pass. He'd had a little problem with the outlet pass previously. He did a good job there. So JD looking to come back. They're 7-4. This is an important situation for him with, what, 2:50 to go till halftime, Jim?
Badaway with a 59% save percentage coming into tonight's game. Last season, these two teams met, Dale, 6-5. JD pulled it out, so it was a real barn burner.
Yeah.
And tonight's 7-4, and so far it's been a physical, tough game. Both teams really in it.
He's got 5 saves today, Sharif Badaway.
Sharif's got the long hair. You can't miss him, sticking way out of the helmet.
Yeah, and he's had a lot of action, and he had it early. There's a nice look at the green grass. That's a great look at the kind of grass they got. The field's in great condition, and we'll see if it doesn't get a little bit slicker as it goes on. And Kennedy, who's got 3 saves, would love to keep things just the way they are.
Kennedy, a second-team All-Division in '97 last year. He's a stellar goaltender. Look at this beautiful side of this field there. Look at that green grass and the beautiful rolling hills behind us. A great day for a picnic. Come on out.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's Wolfhanger near side. Going to swing it up top. And another spread-out attack. JD will always start from that spread-out look. Working the circle now. Bring it near side, but the far side rather to Sanford. Brings it in front. Quick spinning move shot. Wow. Able to get off that shot well.
Yeah, that was Savoy, and they had him. They gave the body to him. He made a nice spin move and held on to the ball. Watch the spin right there, and able to see what you want to do. Is if you're going to give the body, that's fine, but you either got to knock him down or make sure that you come back and get stick on stick with him. That stick is what kills you, not the body.
Gave him the old spin move like Dorsey Levens does in football.
Yeah, he'd have been a heck of a lacrosse player.
Shot goes wide, backed up by the Red Rams. They'll keep possession. And Dorsey likes that spin move.
Yeah.
And then he marches his way into the end zone. So learning a little bit from Dorsey, of course, a local product out of Nottingham High School. Now plays for the Green Bay Packers. Real local guy. Loves to come back to the central New York area. Well, back to lacrosse here now. Here's Fallon. Quick shot high. And it goes right to the man behind the cage. Oh, no, it hit the top of the cage and scooped up by Kennedy. Kennedy looking to clear. Heavy traffic in the midfield.
Nice
Long
check.
stick defender can't get it, and it's quickly scooped up by Savoy.
I think that was Wolfanger that did that, knocked the ball down. He's saying, settle down now and let's get set up. As JD, oh, check.
Up top to Savoy. Good check. Right there. It's Wade Schmidt. Check that. That's Steve Lotter, defensive. He's number 26. He's the guy we're seeing put out all those checks.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Now the ball loose. And coming the other way is Marcellus, trying to outrun it. Long sticker, Chris Seguris. And a whistle at the midfield.
You got to have possession of the ball, call timeout, and you got to get it in your other half of the field, and that's exactly what Marcellus did.
Timeout, Marcellus.
So they've got a timeout, and they've got, what, 1:22 left to set something up. So as the half winds inexorably down, you're going to look at Coach John Longle as he talks to the Mustangs, says, calm down, let's set a play up. We got a 3-goal lead. The only thing we want to do is get our own shot up. Let's not give anything else up.
Well, we saw a 5-3 in the first period. That made it, that's 8 goals in a period. This quarter, I should say, only 3 goals scored. So they've tightened up a little bit on the defense. I think they're kind of packing it in a little bit tighter, Dale, and trying to deny that pass. You
know, it's interesting as you look at Heffernan out there, we get another look at him during the game. And number one, you don't have to be all that big to play this game. And there's a nice move. You see right there. Watch the stick come out right there. There's the check. When you hang that stick back and it's kind of a target, and boy, they'll really put the hurt on it. And Seguris, there's the sprint as he went down the field. But there's the ground balls, as I said, even right now. But once again, let's. I don't want to. Yeah, but I want to say that Marcellus has come up with the important ones, and they've kind of controlled the situation, especially in the first quarter. JD doing a good job, but right now they got to stop from going down by 4. It's 7-4, but Marcellus has the ball way out on top.
Well, just a minute 20 to go here before the half. 7-4, Marcellus on top of JD. Marcellus in the white with the ball. They have it in the attack. Bring it into the box now. Behind the cage is Heffernan. And on man defense now. Heffernan brings it out with quick feet. Quick shot and a score. John Heffernan is just doing it all tonight. He is creating his own shots.
And he's a little guy. See him out there? Those aren't big guys, and he's smaller than most of those guys, but he's very quick. Watch him right there. Oh, took a little shot in the head, just keeps on his course, and fades, curves in towards the goal. Watch him on this little sweep. Just a sweep, and he just makes the goalie commit. And when the goalie commits, you got to have the quick release. And that's exactly what Heffernan's got. He's a little guy. He's got a quick release and a lot of hustle.
3 goals and 2 assists for Heffernan so far. We're not even at halftime. It's 8-4 Marcellus. A minute to go before the half.
Another face-off, and see, right now, JD's got to really tighten up. Let's see if we get another timeout. Sure. If you got them, use them. And John Longo saw that situation developing and said, let's take a timeout. We've got 52 seconds, lots of time, and let's see if we can't come up with something.
Well, you talk about face-off guys. Dashna, Midoff, and Chrysler are 3 of the best in this division. They are terrific face-off men. Their coach, Longwill, was talking to me last night saying how much he had reliability in these guys being able to win those big face-offs at the end of games.
Those are keys. They're just like ground balls. You can look right in the huddle here at JD, and you're going to get a look at one of the assistant coaches talking. And one of the things they might mention when they look at this game is turnovers. JD's had 11. Marcellus only 5 at this point in the game, and those are the kind of things where you turn that ball back over to the other team and they've got a little bit of momentum. That's the kind of thing that can kill you. There's a nice look at some of the people here who are watching this.
Wearing some shorts.
Yeah, it's going to get a little cool in another couple of minutes, but right now it's still nice.
We're going to start here with Marcellus possession. Under a minute to go before halftime. They lead 8-4. Trying to get another score on the board here. Moses goes behind the cage, looking for an opportunity. Quickly in front, Heffernan was there, couldn't get the stick on. A little bit of a pass behind him. It comes all the way out to midfield. Ooh, good check at the midfield by Naples, and then he gets checked after the play, and there are whistles.
Let's see, they're trying to see no possession push there. It should be JD ball. It was a Morano, number 9, coming just a little late, but you know, as we said, this is a game of body contact, and you better be ready to take some.
Yeah.
So JD gets it.
Come out to play lacrosse and not expect to get a couple of bumps and bruises.
Oh, that Wolfhanger beat him back there, but he's going to get a number of people on him. Oh, put the ball in himself. Kennedy put the ball in himself.
It hit off Kennedy and went into the net. From behind the cage, that shot was actually taken.
Now, Wolfhanger starts the beating Wolfhanger, I should say, beating the defense out. Then he just takes a left-handed shot. And look, he got a stick, but see, his stick was goal side. And what happened was the ball bounced off his stick and went into his own goal. So Kennedy not able to stop that. Not a particularly good shot, so it goes back to only a 3-goal lead. And in the last 50 seconds, we've had 2 goals scored. 50 seconds in the last 25 seconds, we've had 2 goals scored, one by each team.
8-5 your score now. 20 seconds to go before halftime. Fight in the midfield for the loose ball. And it's scooped up by the Mustangs. Whistles on the play now, going to stop it. And a timeout is called by Marcellus.
Well, John Logwell says, look, I got a big stick guy coming down the sideline. I got 12 seconds left. And you know what? My assistant coach tells me I have another timeout, so I think I will. Let's look at Wolfhanger there, leading the OHSL. 55 goals this season. And he just got a little bit of an assist from the Marcellus goaltender on his last one. And you're going to get a look at it here. Watch where the stick is. See where the stick is?
Behind the cage.
Right there.
No angle at all, and he just managed to bounce it off the goalie.
You got to give Wolfhanger credit for putting the ball in that close, and he let him get it in the stick, and it's tough when you get that stick. If you're a coach, you'd like that goalie to be up against the bar there and see if he hit it in the body, because they know if it bounces off the stick could be trouble. But Kennedy, a nice, good goalie, just not able to handle that one, and you got to shake that off and come back, and he did. They've still got a 3-goal lead, but they had a 4-goal lead there, and it went just that quickly.
Well, you see that in hockey a lot nowadays. They try and put it and hit it off the goaltender and knock it into the goal, and that's exactly what you saw on that play. So 8-5 your score, just under 10 seconds now to go before the half. Marcellus with one last chance. Moses, he's got 2 already today. Quick in, and whistles on the play as he's hit from behind, and they're going to send it the other way.
He must have warded off, and that's going to cost them a possession.
So 4 seconds to go. It's going to be a tough ask to get a goal in 4 seconds, and I don't even think they're going to try. 3, 2, and 1. And that will do it. We are at the half. 8-5 your score. Marcellus on top of the JD Red Rams. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, stats from the first half. All that and more coming up on Time Warner Cable Sports.
Someone once said, we all come into this world alone, and we leave the same way.
Rams 8-5. Jim Lurch and Dale Drypolcher, and let's take a look, Dale, at the first half highlights.
Well, we've had a lot of them. That's a lot of scoring, and you're going to look a nice shot here at Moses. Watch him take this low shot. It happened so fast. Badaway couldn't get an eye on it. It was a nice one-hopper, and it was a great goal for Moses. Now you can look at the little guy ahead, Tackman Heffernan. Watch this guy. Watch, he's going to hit right here, and he just keeps going, and he just takes a quick, he's got a great release. When he saw the goalie commit, he took the shot. Great job. And Wolfhanger, they're a high scorer from JD. Watch this. He's going to get an assist from the goalie. He takes a shot, hits the goalie's stick, and number 40, Kennedy, couldn't control the rebound. It went in. They all count. And there's the stats for the first half. Let's take a look at this. 16-15 shots, very even. The Mustangs up by 1. 5-4 even. Ground balls even. Face-offs even. 8-7. Clears 5 of 8. 7. It couldn't get much more even than this. Man-up goals, 1 of 1 for JD. None for 2 attempts by the Mustangs. So it's a close game, but a 3-goal differential right now because the Mustangs, I think, came out firing hard early and got some early face-offs, some early ground balls, and converted them into scores.
Well, we're expecting to see some more hard-nosed action in the second half. We'll be back with the second half right after this break. It's 8-5 at the half. Marcellus on top of JD on Time Warner Cable Sports. Ow! In the pregame show. Get a nice picture of them. There's Paul Rinsella and Kurt Lingenfelter.
Those guys well experienced, yeah.
Guys, smile a little bit.
Well experienced. Those guys have been roughing for quite a while.
They're here, all business, Dale.
Yep.
They're all business tonight. No teeth showing.
That's right. This is a serious game. This is lacrosse.
Well, 8-5 your score at the half. Marcellus on top of JD as we get ready to start half number 2. See who's going to step in there and take the face-offs here. Looks like it's going to be Savoy for the Red Rams. And it's like Dashna will take it for Marcellus. Fight in the midfield. Dashna, CJ wins it. Brother Nick also plays on this team. CJ, the face-off specialist. Nick is an attackman. Marcellus tries to bring it in now. Ball loose in the restraining area. Good checks by the Red Rams. And it's knocked out of bounds.
Unfortunate for JD. They did a nice job of really crashing the man and trying to force a turnover, but it went off of JD body, off a stick, and it will be the Marcellus Mustangs ball as Carlson, number 13, will bring it in.
He'll trigger it in from the far sideline. Beautiful evening for Lacrosse. Boy, it's got to be about 60, 65 degrees. Looks like the threat of rain just not going to come before this game ends anyway.
I think you're right.
So Marcellus looks to pad their lead. They're up 3, 8-5. Out in the restraining area now, bringing it into the box is Dan Carter, the attacker. Quick shot, low one. Badaway stops it, scoops it up.
Good save for Badaway. He had a little bit of, some problems early. That was a good save for him to start the second half. But the
danger is clear there.
Yeah, and it was not a good clear, not good passes. And Marcellus comes up with a very important ground ball on that one and goes back on the attack.
Here comes Jeremy May now. He gives it off right side to Carlson. Matt going behind the cage, flips it back out, intended for May. Ball loose. A couple of Red Rams there, and they scoop it up. Down on the ground, getting
another ground
down,
ball.
Yeah.
Yep, good job. 25 for the Mustangs. Doshman Nick, and the ball down again.
Schmidt hit the grass there. Now tight roping the sideline, getting pelted out of bounds, but manages to pass it in. Wow, terrific! This game, the paces really seem to be picking up here.
You think?
Here's Tycho trying to clear it with the long stick. Gets it across the stripe. Drew Hyatt. No, check that. Jeremy May brings it across. A quick low shot. That one went wide. Didn't have much of an angle on that one, and it sails out.
That was a don't forget I'm here and make the goalie think a little bit. That really was. That they know they had backup. They took a low shot. They got him on one earlier by Moses, but Badaway was on top of that. He didn't really have to get the stick on it. It went wide, but the Mustangs going to have a chance now to bring it in with Heffernan, the little guy who's done such a good job tonight.
Heffernan trying to make a one-on-one move here against Wes Wilbur, the defensive.
Nice stick by Wilbur.
Wilbur putting the stick to him. Heffernan gets loose out in front. Bounce shot and a save, Badaway.
It's in his shirt.
Oh, it got stuck inside his pants, it looks like. And I don't know what the officials will rule on this one. He can't get it out.
Sorry, if it's stuck in your equipment, they'll give you time to get it out. And it went down the back of his shorts.
Yep, it's in his shirt.
Yeah.
Let's take a close look at this one.
Save him any way you can there. Shot.
Oh.
Went up his leg.
I think it went right up the shorts.
Yeah, right up the shorts.
Got to get some elastic bands on those shorts.
Actually, it was good because he knew exactly where it was.
Sure.
It wasn't loose in the crease.
He wasn't
loose in his shorts.
All right, let's not go any further with that one. All right, into the midfield. Here comes Brendan Fallon. Brings it across. Now behind the cage, throws it to Drew Hyatt. Hyatt back to the near side to Sanford. Now in front, Fallon. Quick shot and a score. Wow, beautiful shot by Brendan Fallon.
Fallon right in front of Kennedy takes a real hard right-hand shot as you're going to see the little look. He gets it to Sanford, and then bang, Sanford makes a nice assisting pass, and Brendan Fallon adds to his total as...
That's 3 on the day now for him.
Yep, and he brings them, more importantly, brings his team to within 2.
8-6. Important face-off here for JD. They can try and get a little momentum. They trail by 2 goals, 8-6, 7:48 to go. We are in quarter number 3.
Lottarelli out there. Steve for Marcellus.
Savoy again on the face-off for the Red Rams. And Marcellus wins it, but a whistle on the play.
Yeah, bad pick there.
JD will get it. So the Red Rams trying to seize a little momentum here. They've scored the last 2 goals right before the half, and now that one that made it 8-6. Here's Savoy, brings it to the near side. Wade Schmidt now tosses it to Sanford behind the cage to Drew Hyatt. Now they swing it around, back to Hyatt. Hyatt working from the near corner, tries to get it up top, and a nice steal by Tycho. Tycho, a beautiful steal, and he gets a beautiful pass to the clear. Here comes Chip Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof across to Heffernan. Heffernan trying to get loose, finding some space, loses it, a nice takeaway, and here come the Red Rams. Wow, great physical play, and a whistle is going to stop play here.
Timeout by
JD,
yeah. And the momentum perhaps swing away. I really hate to mention it again, but they were very lucky on Badaway. That ball caught in his uniform. If that was loose in the crease, they would have had some trouble. He made a night when they gave him the ball to clear. They came down. They scored a goal off that. So that was an important point in the game, and JD perhaps picking up some momentum.
Yeah, they came over to the sideline. As you could see, they were pumped up going into that huddle, and Jim Pistello is trying to keep his troops pumped up, as you see him there on the sideline. JD had a big win earlier this season. They beat Carthage 12-11.
Yeah.
Back on May 2nd, a big win for them.
Carthage, very, very tough team.
Let's go back and take a look at the last goal here.
Sanford's going to get at number 8 eventually, and then he's going to hit number 16 with the pass, Brendan Fallon. Watch, nice left-handed pass, and they slide, but right there, he beats Kennedy. And it looks like, gee, in slow motion, the goalie should have had that, but don't forget, that was slow motion, ladies and gentlemen. And Kennedy just couldn't react quickly enough, and he's a good goalie.
Fallon's second on his team in scoring, and he continues to mount them today. He's got 3 goals on the day. He's got the hat trick. So the Red Rams look to keep the momentum here. They have it in the attack zone. Mike Savoy now going to swing it to the near side. Here's Sanford behind the cage now, looking to move it around. Fallon back up top. They're going to be patient here, taking their time, looking for the open man. Sanford near side, back behind the cage to Drew Hyatt. Hyatt swings it to the far side. Quick movement there. Wolfhanger tried to pick it up and rush it into the net, but he couldn't scoop it. But it's scooped up by JD.
Chrysler got beat out there. Well, it's all right now, but when you get beat way out there and they're spread out like that, it's tough to get back in. Ball down in the middle.
Centering pass that goes awry. Another fight on the ground, another one of those important ground balls. And JD, just playing a little bit more physical, manages to scoop it up.
Oh, that's down again.
Look at this, all being kicked around. And finally, the Mustangs come away with it. So some good play from JD, hustling, and they could not maintain possession.
There's the turnover look, yeah, 13-5. That's a big disparity. Vanderhoof, by the way, got that ground ball for Marcellus.
That may be the only stat that we've seen a huge disparity, and maybe that's the reason for the 8-6 score. But JD is hanging in there. 5:40 to go. We're in the third quarter. They trail by 2 points to the Marcellus Mustangs. Marcellus with the ball. Penetration and a shot. Bat away again. Manages to scoop it up.
He just gets out of the crease. Got the 4 seconds there to get out of his area. JD moves it up smartly up the field.
Red Rams looking to clear. Seth Baker, the long stick defenseman.
Oh, that's going to be a minute. That's going to be 1 minute. Yep, he got him on the head. Kurt Lingenfelder's going to make the call.
It's going to be called on Jeff Tayo, 1 minute slash.
1 minute.
And this is a huge man-up situation for the Red Rams.
Oh, yeah, this is the momentum changer. You know, as we said, they looked like they had it. They cleared the ball, and Tayo ran him off, but managed to hit him in the head, and the man-up goal is 1 of 1 for JD. Let's see, they're going to take a shot quickly or not.
Sanford centers it now. There's Wolfhanger. Back to Sanford. They play catch. Centering pass, not a good one there in heavy traffic, but manages to scoop it up. Fallon. Back to Wolfhanger. Down low. Wow, good physical, tough defense. JD really packing it in. Well, I should say Marcellus really packing it in. Now they kick it into the restraining area. Now quickly thrown back in, scooped back in, and no one wants to pick the ball up today. It's like a banana peel.
3 guys on it there for JD, and they come up with it, and that's another one of those important ground balls we talked about. Fallon got it. Now they start out again with Wolfhanger at the top, makes the long pass.
Sanford centering pass. Ooh, could not connect there. Cutting was Drew Hyatt, and Naples comes away with it. Putting on the ride now is JD.
Penalty still, JD is still up.
Heffernan's got it. Coming at the cage, he's got some room, brings it behind.
Now they're even.
Now the penalty expired. Still 8-6.
Ooh.
4:11 to go in the third quarter.
Pass by Heffernan, real long, and that forces your guys to go all the way back.
Down low, Fallon, shot! Oh, and hit the side of the net. Quickly scooped up, and Kennedy looks to get his team running. Into the restraining area. That's Dan Carter bringing it in.
Watch Heffernan.
Far side. Heffernan trying to get in the middle there. And a bounce pass, a tough one to handle. Comes towards the near sideline, swatted in, still in bounds along the sideline. It's scooped up by Rabidou.
Timeout, good call. Good call on the timeout. You had Rabidou back there and the big stick and being chased. He came up with a good ground ball. There he is right there, but he really didn't have any place to go, so they called wisely, I believe, a timeout.
Rabidou the best defender on this Red Ram team. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more third quarter action. It's 8-6 after 3. We'll be back right after this on Time Warner Cable Sports.
That was a long clearing pass, and they tried to get the shot off, and Fallon got the shot off, but as you saw, it was not really on target. Didn't have much of an angle. He got the shot off, and JD called a timeout. Now they're going to have to attempt to clear one hopper. Those are dangerous on a night like tonight when that ball's on the ground.
There's Kennedy, 4 saves today as we get back to live action.
Oh, the stick on that puts it back down. Their balls have been on the ground a lot this second half.
Right now, 8-6 your score. 3:20 to go in the third period. A whistle on the play.
Okay, failure to advance there, so it will be a change in possession, and it will go Marcellus' way.
That away with a big 8 saves today, keeping his team in it. Here comes Marcellus. They bring it into the attack zone. Let's see what kind of offense they work here. Behind the cage. Pat Carlson. He guarded tightly. Seth Baker, long stick defender. Baker putting the stick to him. Trying to work his way out from behind the cage, find an open man. Brings it near side now. Marcellus can show a little patience here, running some picks, trying to get a guy open in front. Quickly coming out in front. Can't do much. Dashna puts a weak shot on, and it's scooped up by Badaway, and a quick clear. Here they come the other way. Paul Giarusso gonna bring it. Sorry about that. That's Tom Taylor.
Oh, ball on the ground.
Hands it off to Sanford. Luckily, the defender fell down. Sanford able to recover. Brings it back to the middle. Move it around far side now. Marcellus plays a zone defense. They keep it in packed tight to the goaltender. Quick centering pass, and it is a nice save by Kennedy. Rebound comes right back out. Not able to get off a good shot there. Kennedy recovered quickly, though. He was ready for another shot.
Yeah, they've used that zone to slide, and they'll send a guy man-to-man with the ball and chase. Right there, actually, they had JD had a 1-4-1. They had 4 guys across the middle here. They took the shot. Nice. That's a body save.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you're going to have some bruises, but a nice save, and we're back to live action.
So now here's Sanford on the near side. Trying to work his way in. Centering pass. Low shot, and it goes wide. That was Wolfhanger who tried to put one in. Almost a roller.
Yeah, that was a low shot. Both goalies have been looking pretty stingy here in the second half. You're going to look at the shots, 18-21. Only 3 more shots, and JD got a chance to take 1 more here.
Wolfhanger's had some big games this year, some 8-goal games. There's a scoop shot, goes wide. And backed up again by JD, the Red Rams control. They trail 8-6, 1:46 to go in the third quarter. It's a Division II and a Division III foe.
Which has nothing to do with their ability. It's just the way they divide them
right.
up.
They just divide the 10 teams up to 5 and 5 in the 2 divisions.
Oh,
Ball
nice
now
hit.
loose in the midfield. Some physical contact going on there. Still a fight for the loose ball. Oh, he's tough to scoop it up with the long stick. And finally, Savoy comes in with the short stick and gets it. Can't control it himself. Nearly goes out of bounds. Forced to just scoop it back in. Luckily, Sanford was there.
Unsettled situation for JD. They're looking for somebody to pop out.
JD trying to get some guys in the center. Good recovery on the defense. Quickly by Marcellus. Scoop shot blocked by the defender. Can't get it off. Sanford scoops it back up and manages to get it back to Wolfhanger. And now a flag on the play, and that's going to go against Marcellus. Tycho.
Let's see what they...
Or Tayo, I should say.
Tayo going to call probably a push. That'll be 30-second penalty. And,
keeping good contact there, and then boom, he hit him from behind. Light push there.
Light
a little
push.
bit of acting, perhaps.
It's like light beer. That's a light push.
So Tayo sits in the box for 30 seconds, and JD with a man up, trailing by 2 goals. A minute to go in the third period.
There's the man up, 1 of 2 so far for JD. But this is an important one. It has stayed 8-6 as we go under a minute.
Only 1 goal so far this period.
Slowed things way down from the opening.
It's 8-5 at the half, now only 8-6. JD has kind of dictated the action in this third period.
Oh, ball down, way out the midfield.
Bad pass there, and it's poked back in. And that'll do it for the penalty. Back to even strength. About 30 seconds to go before the end of the third. Centering pass. Sanford is pelted from behind. The Wolfhanger, I should say, is hit by Kennedy from behind. That's going to be a penalty.
Well, you know what? It was the only thing he could do. He knew that if he got the pass, watch this. He knew that if he got the pass,
yep,
he hoped that maybe he would turn and he would hit him in time. But
that's a smart play, in all honesty.
Well, yeah.
You know you're going to get scored upon, and you can stop it. You know, you have a better chance on the man up.
Yeah.
And a one-on-one opportunity like that.
It's not a personal foul. They're going to let Heffernan serve, so the goalie stays in. Yeah.
So he'll be out for the rest of this quarter. We've only got 26.9 to go, a 30-second penalty.
Well, I would hope I'm sure they'll probably get a shot off because it would be a face-off. So. Oh, there's a shot.
Blocked. Scooped up by JD. They control. 17 seconds to go. Clock continues to tick. Sanford trying to find someone in the middle of the field. Now brings it behind the net to Wolfang. Quick centering pass, shot, and over the net. Fallon was wide on that effort. 6.5 seconds to go. Clock stops.
You want them to hold the ball now so they can start the next quarter without a face-off. So they've taken their quota of shots, and they're just going to hold on to it because if they lose it or it's in somebody else's stick, there'll be a face-off. Well, let's see what happens. Ball's down.
Yep, almost lost it, but he does hold on to it.
Just got it. Did the referees make a possession call? Yes.
All right, so that'll do it for the third quarter of play. The fourth quarter coming up next. It's 8-6, Marcellus on top of the JD Red Rams on Time Warner Cable Sports.
Your parents are always bugging you to get out of the house and get some exercise. But you've got your own way of doing things. You're your
Mustangs.
This is the poise quarter, guys. This is the quarter you win.
Beautiful evening for Lacrosse. We are entering the fourth quarter. 8-6 your score. Marcellus on top of JD, and this is a quarter that I'm sure we are going to see some physical play, Dale, and this is a very important game for both teams, especially in the seeding perspective.
Yeah, it's really settled down, and you're right, as they move on out of this division, when you get down and start the seeding, it's like anything else. You want to make sure that you're at the top of your game and get all the benefits. Let's check the third quarter stats. Pretty much 22-20, the shot department, 9-5 the saves. JD been a little busier. Ground balls, 40-32, but as we said, the Mustangs had come up with the important ones, but JD did in the third quarter. 9-8 faceoffs, 9-13, 12-14, and the man-up goals, as you see right now, JD is going to get another chance here. The penalties off.
Put the ball in the attack, down 2 goals. Fallon, quick shot, wide to the left, sails out of bounds with it there on the backup. Brendan Fallon's got a rocket of a shot.
One thing here you got to have if your goalie is good sight. Watch this ball go. Man, you know, you got to be able to react to that. And these night games are tough. And when you put a little curve on that, you know, give him a little slider. That's tough to see. But
he really wound up on that shot.
They're really extending this zone look here.
Yeah, look, Marcellus pushing it way out into the restraining area.
Yeah.
It's the way they seem to like to start their offense, and then they kind of try and sneak some guys in.
Oh yeah, as you say, you got more room. There's a cut right there.
Savoy trying to cut through.
Ball on the ground again.
Fallon couldn't get the pass to him. Wolfanger controls on the near side. Kirk leading his team in scoring, also leads his division in scoring. Somewhat of a quiet night for him. Not for the ordinary lacrosse player. Fallon now back to Wolfanger. Brings it back up top to Savoy. Savoy, nice spin move. Tries to find an opening. Gets it to Wolfanger. Ball loose. Kirk trying to fight for it on the ground. Finally does get to it. Marcellus keeping it packed in tight in that zone, not letting anyone get through.
That's what a zone does. You put your sticks up and you knock the ball down as they try to pass through or around the zone. That's what causes the ground balls. Problem is for Marcellus, you got to come up with them.
Right now for the loose ball, Marcellus comes away with it. So big turnover there. Here comes Marcellus. One of the long stickers has got it. Tayo wants to get off a shot. You know they love to shoot those long stickers.
Yeah.
Brings it over now to your side. Moses, scoop shot goes wide to the left and out of bounds. Backed up again, though, by Marcellus. Heffernan was there.
He took one of those bullets in the first half and it went in on a one-hopper. Moses tries it again. The left-hander. Watch it from here. You're going to see him do that crank. Boy, you better get on Moses if you're going to. You can't leave him out there and let him crank like that. There was nobody on him, and he took the shot. Fortunately for JD, it didn't go.
Right now, 8-6. We're in the fourth quarter. 8:24 to go. Marcellus in white with the green letters. They've got the ball. Bring it into the center. Quick scoop shot. Nice save by Badaway. That one was a big one. Getting off the shot there was Bohm. Now on the clear, or trying to clear.
There's the hustle, though, on the, but now JD gets it up. Good job. They haven't got it over the midfield line yet.
Slipping down now, and the penalty is called. Wow. I think this one's going to get called against the Red Rams.
Let's see. Now it'll be Mustangs.
I saw the reaction there. I guess he was just a little frustrated that he slipped down.
Yeah, watch the ball's been down. This is about the third time on this little series. He got him on the stick. It was a nice check with the stick, but he gave him the body and put him down, and that'll give him 30 seconds. And there's Dashna Nick variety down for 30. And so JD gets another man-up opportunity here. And the last time they didn't score, but they held the ball and didn't have to face off for this quarter. But let's see what happens now. They feed, put the ball down.
1 of 3 on the man up today. And Marcellus gets it cleared.
Oh, they were looking.
Oh, dangerous pass coming way out of the net. His bat away. He's going to look to clear again here. Gets it into the midfield. Can't scoop it up there. It goes out of bounds, and possession will go over to the Mustangs.
Mustang ball!
So the Mustangs have it, and they're still down a man. Dashna's sitting down. But Hardaway actually did, I think, a good thing coming out. Made the save, but they couldn't clear it after he got the ball out. So it will go off a JD stick and go to the Marcellus Mustangs.
Marcellus up 2 goals, 8-6, 7:34 to go. We are in the 4th quarter of play. Quick
Timeout.
whistle.
Marcellus took the timeout.
Yep, they want to talk it over. Coach John Longwill wants to talk it over with his troops. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more 4th quarter action. 8-6 your score. 7:32 to go. Marcellus on top of JD. We'll be back right after this on Time Warner Cable Sports. Had it in the first period, then 3-2, 1-0, and it's been a quiet second half so far. Only 1 goal scored so far.
That pace slowed down considerably. You know, had that continued, we'd have been like a 2019 game. As it is, they have slowed considerably. The ball has been on the ground a lot, and it's been good defense and a nice zone defense by Marcellus, and they have shut down Wolfhanger a little bit, but they are still only protecting a 2-goal lead. They got a lot of time. 7:32, JD lost the ball, and it gives Marcellus the opportunity to see if they can put another one in.
So the Mustangs have the ball. You just saw Jim Costello, JD coach, on the sidelines. Quiet guy, Jim.
Great guy, yeah.
Really laid back.
Yep.
They bring it near side. Here's Moses. He's got a rocket shot, trying to bring it in with the right cross. Now scoops to the left, tries to get off a shot. Heavy traffic. Boy, was he met at the crease big time.
He
The
jumped.
Red Rams come up with it.
Well, you jump up in the air, you'd be prepared to take a smack and a half. And he couldn't get the shot off, and that's the most important thing. And they use Hardaway as he comes out. Let's see what kind of a pass he makes. A bullet shot, one hopper, but not to anybody but somebody in white. Midi back.
Gotta have a purpose on that clear,
Yeah.
on that one. Now quickly, advantage goes the other way, but the shot is wide. Nice check there to stop that shot from getting off straight.
They've been putting the pressure on each other, and
Watch the hit here.
Yeah, Costello's guys, nice shot. That was a Wes Wilbur shot.
Wes Wilbur,
Yeah.
unloaded there.
Yeah.
Where are his teeth? I'm gonna have to find him down there in the grass. Wilbur unloaded with the shoulder hit, a clean hit. And so the Red Rams take over. They still trail by 2 goals. Under 7 minutes to go. We're in the 4th quarter.
Nice clear, Rabideau.
And the other way now, Sanford gets it in front, wide open. Quick shot, no good. Went wide. Looked like Fallon that got off the shot there.
Lots of action here. Let's take a look here.
Found himself open here.
Yep. At the last minute,
Well, that was
somebody
the other
came
shot.
over, tried to get in front of him on that, just to kind of spoil the aim, make him shoot around a wide body, and it didn't go. But JD's got another opportunity.
JD continues on the offense, trailing by 2 goals. Gonna spread it out to start things off. We've seen this over and over again. They're gonna try to work a man in.
And Marcellus is not going to go way out. They're going to play off him a little bit, and then they'll be, see, the stick. See what they do with those sticks?
Gets that stick up.
Yeah. Nice look here. They collapse on the shooter, ball not on the cage.
Tom Taylor with the bounce shot, but it went wide to the left, backed up by JD. Fortunately, they maintain.
It's interesting to see how now JD might tighten it up a little bit, how quickly they take him way out. Now look at right there. There's just that's a good save by Kennedy.
Yep, got a piece of it with the cross. Now working his way in, Wolfhanger tries to get off the shot. Kennedy again makes contact with the ball, sails towards the far sideline.
Yeah, and Wolfhanger sets up camp in the crease, and that's good sportsmanship here,
Watch
though.
this physical play.
Yeah, well, he made a right-hand move and then came around left and went back right, but just a great job by Kennedy matching
Coming out.
stick on stick, and the key is don't go after the body, go after. You got to get stick up on him if you're the goalie.
Back to live action now. Marcellus has it in the restraining area, trying to get it into the attack zone. They will. Dan Carter has it. Right top of the box, now going to bring it down low. Heffernan's working behind the cage. But JD working a tight defense. Now Heffernan gets it. Quick little guy, works his way in. He's got some room, gets off a quick low shot. Thataway got a piece of it, went wide. Stays on the field, however, and they fight for it in the far corner. Coming away with it, JD.
That's a push.
Yep, knocked out of bounds there. JD will get possession.
He's giving a white ball.
There's Coach John Longwell. Good look at him. Big guy, John. Look at that shot there.
Yep.
Heffernan trying to get off that shot for Marcellus. Just went wide.
It was a good push, so it will be the Mustangs' ball. Must have knocked him out of bounds. Tough to see from our angle, but right now they're going to try a sweep, and a good job by Rabbit, who went over the top, knocked the ball away.
Krishna could not get in.
Nope.
Now a quick hit in the midfield. Ooh, that was an unload of a shot right there. Morano with the hit. Mike Morano. And the ball will go over to JD.
Another good hit. Knocked him out of bounds. It gives the ball back to your guys, and JD now has another opportunity to come within one. 5:02 left.
They started at the midfield stripe, now bring it in. Down low, bounce pass, tough to handle. Quickly extending the defense is Marcellus.
Uh-oh, it's a little break.
Coming in tight, centering pass now. Another open man, couldn't get it there in heavy traffic. Fallon was trying to cut. And it goes back to the tender.
Good job.
Kennedy looking to clear.
Nice pass.
Into the center area. Long stickman throws it ahead. A smart pass there. It bounces away, and then it's scooped up by Rabideau. Rabideau throws it near side, and the Red Rams look to clear. Mustangs putting on the ride. Ball loose on the ground again. No one wants to scoop it up. Good tough hit in the cross in the restraining area tonight. Ball sails out of bounds. Nice hit there.
JD ball.
Yeah, it's going to go over to JD.
They did a nice job. Number 20 forced him using the sideline there, and Seth Baker used the sideline and said, I got the angle, and I know you're going to go out. Watch
Get
this
some
right
ears
here.
to this.
Take our word for it. It was a good hit.
So here comes JD on the attack. 8-6. Just over 4 minutes to go. Ooh, here in the fourth quarter. Marcellus on top. Long pass, and it'll be a turnover. Goes the other way. You got to wonder if the Mustangs don't try and run a little clock here. They're winning by 2 goals. Only 4 minutes to go in the game, essentially.
I think you make a good point. I don't think they're going to run and gun. If they're going to take a shot, they better make sure they got backup. They don't want to turn the ball. They've been turning it over, both teams, back and forth.
JD will have to extend their defense here and try and get back the ball. 4 minutes to go exactly. 8-6. Marcellus on top. We're in the fourth quarter.
Timeout.
Whistle on the play.
Failure to advance. Did not advance, so they're going to turn it over.
Not a bad mistake.
That's a turnover. That's unusual actually tonight, because Marcellus 13 turnovers, 21 for JD. So turnovers hurting JD a little bit, but that one right there was by Marcellus. Did not bring the ball up and advance it fast enough.
The Red Rams need to strike pay dirt here. They trail by 2. Wolfanger brings it back up top. Now back to Wolfanger. Scoop shot. Wow, that was a riser. Went right over the cage.
Well, it started out at about 4 feet. By the time it got to the goal, it was at 8 feet, and it's a 6-foot goal. So figure it out. It's not going in. A nice little feed, and Wolfanger takes the crank. Look at it. Woo!
Ball got caught in the stick a little bit, and it just sailed.
That's the strategy.
Well, JD backed it up, so they continue with the ball. 3:30 to go, trailing by 2. They need to get a couple of quick scores.
Oh boy.
Ball loose in the midfield. Taylor trying to scoop it up. Finally does get it. Brings it back into the attack zone. Quick centering pass. Shot no good. Blocked. Defender gets on it, and then quickly Kennedy gets on it, and he is hitting the crease. That will be a penalty. He was unloaded upon.
Yeah, that'll be 1 minute. That's going to be unnecessary roughness. Illegal check, I should say. Watch what happens here.
Here we go.
He comes out of the cage, leaps up, nice, knocks it, then makes another save.
He got back in the crease, see, and then he was hit.
Yeah.
Goalie has that safe refuge in the crease, and he got back into there, and then he was unloaded upon by Brendan Fallon. 1 minute for an illegal body check, and it couldn't come at a worse time.
He can't go back in there with the ball, however, and that was a little close, but the check was definitely a little bit high, so illegal check.
Man up for the Mustangs, 0 for 2 tonight. Trying to hit pay dirt here and make it a 3-goal lead. As the scoop shot goes wide, Heffernan gets it up from behind the net. Heffernan Not in any rush to do anything. 2:53 to go in the game. His team up by 2 goals, and they're on a man up.
Well, as you said, take their time, and when you got a man up, you can really take your time.
You can really waste this
well,
whole minute away.
The whole minute, yeah, and that's actually right now more important than the goal.
JD, you don't want to extend too much, because then you leave an opening, and they can quickly get in there and try and get a good shot off.
Did a nice job of faking a couple of passes there. They had us moving a little bit, the announcers that is. Those guys but are taking time off the clock, and they're going to even up here in, I don't know how long. We're going to get a countdown.
Soon.
Yeah, they're going to get a countdown. They're right in front of us. Oh, there's a
Heffernan
sneak.
open, tries to get off a shot.
Good job.
And wow, the Red Rams managed to come away with it.
Well, good job there, because they used almost the whole minute before they took the shot, so it really didn't hurt that they didn't get it. You got to take a shot. Ball down again.
Morano trying to clear it. Gets it across the stripe, working his way. Now he's hit. Big physical hits going on at the midfield area, and finally a whistle blows.
Yeah, we're going to get a push call, and it's going to go Mustang way.
Wow. There's a whole host of players just unloading on each other as that ball was down on the ground.
Well, we said this was going to be an exciting game, and it looked like Marcellus might really dominate, but it has been an exciting game, but a very quiet second half, and specifically fourth quarter. 8-6 is the score at this point.
We are under 2 minutes now. JD needs to get the ball back. Marcellus not going to be in any kind of rush. They've got it in the attack zone. Try and get into the middle, take a quick shot, and
nice.
It's saved by Badaway.
Hit him in the stick.
That was Matt Carlson who took the shot. Now all the way down the other end. Quickly scooping it up is JD, and a whistle in the midfield, and a timeout's going to be called by JD.
That was just a good long pass. When they made the save, Badaway did a nice job because they hit him right in the stick. And he said, you know what? We'll let somebody run under this one. It's just like a home run ball, and I'll let somebody get down there underneath it. Watch the save, and they're going to hit him right. Well, you can see it right here. There you go. Hit him right in the stick. He didn't really even have to move. He takes one look and says, you know what, guys? I want the ball down the other end. And he did a nice job of making a pass. So Badaway, long pass. I've seen goalies get assists on passes like that.
Badaway's a tall guy. Went in at 6 feet. As you can see, Coach John Longwill huddling up with his troops, trying to employ that last-minute strategy. His team up 2 goals, 8-6. 1:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. The amazing thing about this game, Dale, is only 1 goal has been scored since halftime.
That's right. And you know what? We haven't seen any face-offs. When you get goals, you get face-offs. As you see the crowd, they've been enjoying this game, but the action has slowed considerably in terms of scoring, and not a lot of face-offs here in the second half. So that statistic not as important.
Crowd may have been concerned about rain early on, but that rain has not come. It is just a beautiful evening for lacrosse. We're seeing a pretty good one here. 8-6 Marcellus on top of JD. JD with the ball. They need to strike quickly. Wolfhanger brings it up top. Now back to Wolfhanger. Really closing his lanes off. Hasn't seen too many lanes connect. Now the ball loose back in the restraining area. And Tom Taylor picks it up. Look at the saves by quarter. 12-6 total. You can see him quarter by quarter there.
Turnover, Marcellus ball.
So another turnover. If there's one statistic, last time we checked, it was 21-13 in the turnover department. And I think that pretty much going to tell the story. It's now 24 JD, 13 in turnovers for Marcellus. So 11 the differential in turnovers, and obviously when you got a 2-goal game, that has been critical.
Absolutely. Marcellus just needs to run out the clock now. Minute 10 to go in the fourth quarter. They're up 2 goals. JD is really going to have to extend that defense and try and strip the ball. Ball loose in the restraining area now, and a player is down. That is a Mustang on the field. I did not see who it is, but there's a flag as well.
So that'll be an illegal body check, and Wolfhanger will sit for a minute. See if we can see what happened here. Yeah, that was a cross check, illegal, high. Not a good check.
Number 2 is Wolfhanger and Bohm. And Bohm looks a little woozy as he gets up.
Yep. Brian Bohm.
Now John Longwill is a doctor. I don't think he's a doctor of medicine.
No, he's a PhD, EDD type doctor, I believe.
I was talking to him about that a little bit last night, kidding around with him. He's got a good sense of humor. Well, the crowd giving him some nice applause there as Brian Bohm works his way off the field.
So it'll be a man-up situation for pretty much the rest of the game.
By the way, Coach Longwill promised him I'd mention his wife Carolyn tonight, so I've done it. We say hello to Carolyn Longwood, who puts up with Coach during his years of coaching, 30 years in the business. Well, we've got under a minute to go now, 8-6, and the Mustangs have the ball and the lead. They just got to hold on to it for another minute.
Well, they're not going to, I mean, even though they're down a man, JD's just going to go after the ball,
They
obviously, yeah.
Heffernan brings it back up top, Dashna. They play catch. They just got to try and spread it out. Keep possession. 35 seconds to go now. 2-goal lead. The Red Rams need to press and get the ball. It's desperation time here. Can't do it down a man, however. A crucial penalty will probably do in their last chance of trying to get back in this game. Now we're under 20 seconds. Great possession there, but a bad pass, and it's going to be scooped up by the Red Rams. And it will go over to JD.
Yeah, outside the box here, so they'll have to clear it. JD will get a chance to clear it. 14 seconds left.
It's going to be tough. That's a lot to ask. 2 goals in 14 seconds.
Well, there'll be a long pass here. You can bet on that.
The old alley-oop. Instead, they go across the field. Now it's going to take some time to get control there. Big check put on by Dashna. He continues to play physical. We're under 5 seconds, and it looks like this is going to do it. It's all over. The Mustangs have done it. Make it 11 in a row for Marcellus. They win 8-6 against JD.
Just a super game. We knew it was going to be close. Both guys, goalies, had good games, good second halves. I think the Mustangs started out a little faster, a little earlier, and that was the difference in the game. And we talked about the turnover stat. So an excellent high school lacrosse game where JD not able to get past the Mustangs, so it's 8-6, the final score.
All right, so we'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk with the winning coach and our Time Warner Sports Player of the Game. All that and more as we continue.
You are my captain, but I am